Hey everyone, welcome to Mikey's Reality Episode 3. I am ready, I'm ready for y'all, okay? These are the topics. Oh, I haven't let my head back like that. But we're gonna start off. First of all, what time is? Let me make sure we got this time right, because this video ain't gonna drop to about like 10 o'clock based on how long it takes. But I'm recording 7:16 on a Friday. 7 p.m. Friday. I ain't got no, and he ain't got me. Okay. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to episode 3. We got a treat for y'all. Okay. Let's dive into it. First segment. You see this? Y'all better see this. My handwriting's awful. But we got the Saturday games. First game up at 1:30 p.m. I'm on the West Coast. Texans versus Chiefs. Now, let's give a round of applause, okay, to DeMeco Ryans. The way that defense is playing, the way that defense played, if they play like this week, Chiefs might be in trouble. Okay, that defense was on fire. They're all-pro corner. I think his number is 24. I don't know his name. I definitely know his name next time. But he's amazing. You got those DNs. You got the middle linebackers. I mean, everybody's contributing. And then CJ Stroud. Hey, we needed a game. Because we needed this game. I did not want Chargers to win low key. Texans needed this game so bad. This puts you on the right track. Hey, this might go like that, but you versing the juggernaut, the champion, two-time Kansas City Chiefs. Keys for the Texans to win. Joe Mixon has to touch the ball well over 30 times. Because you have to wear them down. You cannot let Jones, number 95, to run through people. Because Chris Jones, that big motherfucker back there, he don't be playing. You have to run the ball. You have to make sure when CJ Stroud, the play action will be a key. But it will only be a key if y'all use Joe Mixon. He should be well over 30 carries. Well over probably 50 touches in the whole game combined with the passing game as well. I know they take him out the passing game, but you can't afford to take him out the passing game. He has to be impactful. Then you have Nico Collins. Impactful. You got to find a way to get him open. You have to find a way to get him open. Especially in this game. And in the others, you got to step up. But the most important player, I said Joe Mixon, but the second and third most important person, the second one is CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud has to play calm football. Hand the ball off, just do your checkdowns, and if it's open, you throw it. Hey, you got to throw them open. CJ Stroud has to have a clean game. I would say he should be well over 28. I'm going to be generous. I'm going to say 32 to 33 passes. If it gets up there around 42, 43, that means it's a tough game for the Texans, and they're going home. And then DeMeco Ryans, the way he coaches his team, the way he encourages players, the way he can bring out the greatness in his players, he's the key. He has to be calm. It can't be, because the Kansas City Chiefs, they're gonna do them like they did the Ravens last year when they came in and then they started, talking shit and they started pushing people before the game started, and that affected the way the referees called the shit going into the Ravens game. If I'm the Texans, I'm gonna be honest, Texans. I know it was just my third episode, right? Texans. Before the game. Oh, you need to get all in their face. You need to make sure, hey, I'm going to set the tone. I'm going to hit somebody in the mouth. Hey, if it has to be a penalty, a 15-yard penalty, let you know, hey, we ain't coming out. We ain't getting punked. Texans need to do that. DeMeco Ryans need to set that tone. Hey, we're going to be physical, but we're going to be smart. Be physical and be smart. And that's the key to the Texans for the Texans to win. Joe Mixon has to play a big role, and CJ Stroud has to play calm. DeMeco Ryans have to be calm. Play within yourselves, okay? Do not play the Chiefs game. When you start playing the Chiefs game, it get tricky because they got to, no, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for later. Chiefs. What can we say? They're 15-1. If people have been watching the season, we all know why they're 15-1. But, hey, they got it. They won 15 games. Whether it was ugly, whether it was referees involved, whether it was a bookie man involved, they got it. Okay? So they're 15-1. The keys for them to win really comes down to Patrick Mahomes' health and that defense. Patrick Mahomes' health and that defense. And I know he's been injured. I know he just came back. Pacheco would be a big emphasis in this game because they want to try to run downhill. They're trying to make the play action so Travis Kelce get open. They have Hopkins. They want him to get open. He's going to be a key. He's playing his team that he used to play for, the Texans. So that kind of got that history going too. So you got a lot of factors in. But Patrick Mahomes, the pocket has to be almost clean. Almost clean, because you ain't going to get a clean pocket every time, but almost clean. If Patrick Mahomes is getting pressured, he's probably not going to survive this game. He might get injured. If they cannot keep a clean pocket for Patrick Mahomes and he's just running around, y'all remember that Super Bowl when the Chiefs versus Tampa Bay? And how he was just running for his life? It could be just like that. Because Texans faced an offensive line that was way better than the Chiefs' offensive line. So, look, just look at it. So they have to keep that pocket clean for Patrick Mahomes so he can make those decisions. And they have to use Pacheco so they can get, if the offensive line is having a bad day, Pacheco can go in. There might be better run blocking than pass blocking. And then Pacheco can go in and get those chunk 5 to 8 yards. And he even make 4 yards look like it's 10 because the way he runs so aggressive. So if I'm the Chiefs, I'm telling the offensive line, hey, we need you to do a job. We need you to do your job. We need you to actually keep this pocket, let him at least have 3 or 4 seconds so we can have, we can let the play go on. Because really in the NFL, you only probably got about 2.2 seconds, maybe. If you have a great line, maybe you get that 4 or 5 extra seconds. But you got to make a decision. Because the way DeMeco Ryans is going to call this defense, he's going to blitz. So you're going to see a lot of exotic blitz. You're going to see a lot of 4-4. You're going to see a lot of people jumping up, jumping down. There's going to be a lot of corner blitz, safety blitz. They're going to make sure they put so much pressure on him so he can get that ball off like that. The pocket has to be. And that's when you get the run game going on. But Patrick Mahomes, Pacheco, and that defense. And I'm going to throw in a caveat. Travis Kelce. He has big games. When it comes to the playoffs, he does have big games. So I can't ignore that. He is considered one of the greatest tight ends, or probably the greatest tight end in history. Up there with Gronk, up there with Shannon Sharp. He's up there. Like, he's top 3. I can't deny his talent. He is top 3. And you got Hopkins, he's a Hall of Famer. Like, if you look at Hopkins' career, the quarterbacks he played with, it's like, come on. So that's gonna be crazy. That game is 1:30 p.m. Get your shit ready, y'all. Y'all get everything ready. Y'all go ahead, get that food, get everything, because it could sneakily. It could be the best game that we watch. It could be. But we all know what we came here for, okay? Games, all right? Because we know the referees will be involved in that Texans versus Chiefs. Look who the referees are. So if it gets close, the referees make sure they will win the game. So let's keep it all the way 100. That's gonna be should be an entertaining game though. But key to that game, like I said, for the offensive side is Patrick Mahomes and Pacheco and the line, and Texans it's Joe Mixon, C.J. Stroud, and on defense, D'Amico Ryans, and that defense with number 24, the cornerback. He plays a key role as well. So we shall see. We shall see. Now we get into the night game, and to me, it's whoever you pick. Because people think it's going to be a blowout, but whoever you pick on this one, this is a difficult one to pick. We have the Commanders versus the Lions. 5 p.m. prime time. Everybody's watching. Saturday night. You already know. Get what you need to get. Sit down, enjoy the show. Probably one of the best games in the NFL. One of the best sporting events we're going to see. One of the best displays of physicality, boldness, gambling, because it's going to be between Dan Campbell and Dan Quinn. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. You might see a 4th and 7, 4th and 10. It might get crazy, but it's going to be very entertaining. Commanders, key. You need the keys for the Commanders. Offensive side, we all know the Rookie of the Year, James Daniels, been playing phenomenal football. People even had him in the MVP conversation for like weeks when he was going on his run. So let's keep that in mind. The keys for them to win is Daniels, Robinson Jr. Remember I told y'all about Austin Eckler? You see what he did. Austin Eckler would be the key to the offense. Terry McLaurin, let's say just the whole offense. Daniels, he can throw over 35 times this game. But I don't think it's necessary. He should only tap. He should only be 28 to 32. That's it. 28 to 32. You feed the Robinson Juniors. You feed the Austin Ecklers. You let them get there. Because let's be real, Detroit has a depleted defense. Like they lost about 15 to 12. I think it's up to 12 to 15 players that lost on defense. Crucial players too. So, and Zach, second Commanders offense, Zach Ertz, can't forget him. Robinson Jr. though, I say 22 to 23 carries. Austin Eckler, they should split. That's it. Both of them, they should have almost combined together, almost over like 54, 55 touches that game. What McLaurin, what Zach Ertz, but they need to touch the ball. You need to get them. You need to get a little quick screen, get a little read option. You let them touch the ball. You let them get going. So that means you keep them active during that fourth quarter, during that third quarter, during that fourth quarter to make sure, they're alive. They touch the ball. They know how it feels. That's going to be great. And the offensive line. So that's going to be the key. You're going to see a lot of, they're young, but they're hungry. So that's different. They're not stupid. This, don't get it confused. Washington is a very young team, but they're not stupid. They're well coached. They have a player that's not going to gamble. They got a quarterback that seen everything in the NFL right now. He probably and saw everything week before, so he knows what the defense is going to give him, and he takes what the defense gives him. If he has to throw the ball, if he has to run, he's going to do everything he can to win that game. They have a baller. So, with that, the Lions stuff, let's go with the Lions. The keys to the Lions' success. Gibbs. Y'all thought I was going to say Jared Goff? No, Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs. You hand him the ball, he got that. He really looks like he runs a 4-1, the way he just be outrunning these people. Gibbs. That offensive line. Then Jared Goff. Jared Goff is the key because he's going to have to throw that ball. He's going to throw this ball. But Gibbs, they're going to play off of him. They need Gibbs. If Montgomery's coming back, then okay, cool. You got Gibbs and Montgomery. But Montgomery's not back in this game. I think he's not back in this game. I haven't seen any reports that say he was coming back. And if he is, then I'm going to put that on, disclaimer. So, but Gibbs is still the key. If Montgomery's back or if he's not back, Gibbs is still the key to this game. Then you have Laporta. Then you have St. Brown. Then you have Jameson Williams. I mean, you got guys on this defense. You got all pros on this offense. I mean, all pros on this offense. Like, this offense has to put up so many points because the defense is so depleted. But they're playing their ass off, but they're so depleted. And in the playoffs, this is when I can just focus on you. I don't have to worry about who I'm versing next week and a week and a week and a week, and I could just solely focus on you. This is when they get exposed. So this offense has to be outstanding. Jared Goff cannot turn over the ball this game. If he turns over this ball, it could be night for the Lions. So we gotta see what is going to happen if Jared Goff got that juice in him. Okay, cool, we got it. But Jared Goff looks like he looked when he versus the Texans and he's doing that 5 picks, or he looked like when he was versus the 49ers and he kept gambling. Get crazy. Commanders might be in the NFC Championship. So we'll see. That defense. That defense. Hey. I forget the defensive coordinator. He's him, that defensive coordinator for the Lions. The way he did Justin Jefferson, Justin Jefferson's still thinking about what he did to him. He's a head coach. If their defense balls out on this offense, because the Washington Commanders have a great offense, if they contain them or just they don't even do anything against the Lions, if the Commanders don't do anything against the Lions because of their defense, he's a head coach immediately. I'm hiring him immediately. Even if they get, let's say if Commanders come out and just go smacks him, right? He still is a head coach in my eyes. I don't think that's going to happen. I'll let you know who's going to win at the end. Let me get through this. That Lions defense, I can't really name people on that defense. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I know I've seen the guy 21. I've seen number 0. I don't know if he's back or he might be coming back. I'm not sure. I think his name is Arnold. I think he's a rookie as well. I don't know. The defense is a question mark to me. I mean, they've been playing without stars, so we'll see what they will do. I just think the Commanders people sleep on Commanders too much. I think their offense can match the Detroit Lions offense. It just depends on, to me, you want to break it down to it, what's the real key is the coaches. Are the coaches going to gamble too much, and then is that gamble going to pay off? Because if that gamble doesn't pay off, you going for on 4th and 6, 4th and 7, 4th and 10, or let's say you're going forward on 4th and go and you don't get it, that can come back and haunt you, especially in the playoffs. And we saw what happened to the Lions when they versed San Francisco last year. They gambled way too much. And what happened? They lost the game because of that. As much as I enjoy and love Dan Campbell, the way he coaches, my only critique is when he gambles, his gambling when it comes to going for it. Like, at a certain point, let the kicker just make the field goal. Let the kicker just make it. If it's 20 yards, they'll make it. 25, they'll make it. I understand if it's 55 and it's 4th and 5. Well, if I miss it, it'll be right here. I'll risk that. Okay, I can understand that. But like, you gotta make a decision. If you're gonna go for 2, you gotta execute. You gotta actually make the 2. If you miss the 2, then you lost points. So him and Dan Quinn are the same head coach. It will collide. I would say this game will come down to a decision by the head coach to go for it at the wrong time, and that causes their team to lose because it will come back and haunt them. That's my decision. That's my thing. That's who I think is going to win. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great game. 5 p.m. Right? It's going to be fun. We're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot that game. And then we go into Sunday, right? We go into Sunday. The Rams versus the Eagles. 12 p.m. Sunday, West Coast time. Remember, 5 p.m. West Coast time with the Commanders and Lions. 12 p.m. Sunday, Rams versus Eagles. And this game right here will let you know a lot about Nick Sirianni and Sean McVay. But definitely Nick Sirianni. I'm going to go with the Eagles first. Keys to Eagles' success. Listen, it's simple. Simple. Saquon. Last time they versed the Rams, last time Eagles versus the Rams, I think he had over 200 yards on them. This is the playoffs though, so they're gonna play different. But I'm feeling Saquon. Saquon has to touch the ball 34 times this game. 34. Like, he has to touch the ball almost. Like, it has to be impactful. Like, he has to touch the ball every time. Like, you give Jalen Hurts, I understand A.J. Brown. It's going to be key. Devontae Smith's going to be key. But the biggest key is really Jalen Hurts making the decision to give the ball to Saquon. And give the ball to run the ball. A lot of read options. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to happen. But you have an all-pro running back. You have an all-pro wide receiver. 2 all-pro wide receivers. You have a quarterback that wasn't in MVP conversations before he got injured. And the year before that and the year before that, he went to the Super Bowl. And only lost because of, like, some weird shit. Because of the referees. Let's be real. But Saquon Barkley has touched the ball 34 times. Jalen Hurts should only be throwing 25 to 28 times that game. It should not be crazy. If he's throwing over 40 times that game, that means the Rams are winning. That means they got so behind that the Rams, they have to catch up. They have to compete with the Rams. They have to keep going. That means that's a dangerous territory. And that's what the Rams want. The Rams want Jalen Hurts to throw over 40 to 50 times that game and not give it to Saquon Barkley. So that's their strategy. So we'll see. Like, A.J. Brown, he's going to be A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown's going to ball out this game. I think Saquon's going to get his, but A.J. Brown, when they need it, he's going to give it to him. Devontae Smith, catch the ball. We need your pressure moments. I know you catch the ball, but I've seen you drop it lately. So just keep your hands tight. Offensive line, do what you got to do. Got them hogs. You got them hogs back there. Block. But yeah, I think, and then that defense. I mean, what can you say? They got Davis, they got Carter. They got that, I think the guy played for Detroit before. They got him. The kid from the rookie from Texas. Who else? I think they still have Slay. Fuck. I don't know if Dean. I think Dean's out. I'm not sure, but I think he's out. But they have like another Georgia player. I mean, they got Georgia Bulldogs everywhere. Let's be real. That defense, though, is it's gonna be fun. So Eagles' key to success is Saquon Barkley, 34 attempts. A.J. Brown when we need him. Jalen Hurts make the right decision. That's the key, right? On the other end, though, because you got an experienced Rams team that won the Super Bowl. Don't forget that. We have the Rams, right? Rams. Sean McVay is a wizard. You know, there's only a couple people who are wizards out there. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Andy Reid's the leader of the Wizards. It's only a few of them. That can, when I write that shit down, it's like a Lil Wayne verse. That key to that whole entire offense is Matthew Stafford's decision making. His decision making will be the key to this game. He doesn't have to throw it over 6. He doesn't have to have 5 tutties, 6 touchdowns. He doesn't have to throw it over 50 or 40 times, which he's capable of. Matthew Stafford has to make. He has to make the perfect adjustments to what they're doing with the Eagles. Because to me, it's Sean McVay versus that defensive coordinator. Because Matthew Stafford, when Sean McVay calls the play call, but Matthew Stafford sees something different, as a veteran, he's going to change it. So wherever the playbook is, it's going to be interchangeable based on what the coverage is. So Matthew Stafford is a key. Williams is a key. Puka Nacua, and I think he's going to have a big game this game, is Cooper Kupp. Those are your keys. And you have a wizard as a head coach. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think Matthew Stafford is going to throw well over 35 times that game, but Williams will touch that ball at least 22 to 23 times. Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua will be involved. Cooper Kupp, they're going to be like, oh, Puka's going to go crazy. Don't forget about Cooper, though. Cooper still can do it with the best of them. So it's going to be, I think Matthew Stafford is it's the key to the whole game. But that defense, though. Hey, you heard what Young said. He don't like the Eagles fans. They talk too much shit. And Eagles fans gonna talk more shit when they see him too. But he's a beast. That defense, let's be real. People, and even me, when Aaron Donald was going, I thought that defense was gonna just shit. I thought they're gonna be shit. Let's be real. But that defense, ooh. They got cornerbacks, they got defensive ends, they do tackles, and everybody collectively is they're so great. For them to be that young, and they're great. So we're gonna see what happens when it comes to that. Like you got studs on that defense, you got studs on the offense from both sides. We'll see. I'll give y'all all my predictions who's going to win at the end. And then we have the game. We really have the game of the week. Okay? Bills versus the Ravens. This is at Bills. At Buffalo. I'm going to say this now. Buffalo started slow against the Broncos. They can't start slow like that against the Ravens. This is for the MVP. This is where I think Lamar Jackson should win MVP, in my opinion. But this is for, if they say, okay, this game determines the MVP, Josh Allen, he cannot be an idiot in this game. If Josh Allen starts slanging that ball, call it quits. Ravens gonna blow him out by 40. If he starts doing that dumb shit, no. Josh Allen, we need you to have no turnovers in this game. You can't give him a chance. No turnovers. And they got a all-pro running back too. Feed James Cook. Josh Allen, you're going to throw well over 30. But James Cook need to touch the ball well over 20, 24, 25 times that game. Let him, when that defense is coming after you, just give it to him. You gotta keep him honest. Keep him honest. Josh Allen, they need you this game. They need you. This. That's what they compare you to. So Josh Allen, you can't be stupid this game, because Josh Allen, I'd be betting money on you, and you be just doing dumb shit when I put money on you. So I will not put money on you this week. Guarantee that. Then that defense. You got Hamlin. You got Johnson. The middle linebackers back too. You got Von Miller that's been in this situation, been in those moments, and won a Super Bowl. You have veterans. I'm going to go down the list. Every game I've been talking about, all have veterans. You've been here before. No penalties. It should not be a crucial penalty. You should not be literally grabbing everybody's shirt. Well, we'll see. Josh Allen, key to the offense. Sean McDermott, he's a wizard on defense. He's a key to that defense. He needs to call the right calls, the right plays. And then if I'm Sean McDermott, do not fall for the same shit that Baltimore Ravens was doing last week. Do not fall for that same shit. With the read option, and you can't read off because you have that dog. I get to it. You have that dog. You need to be you need to have contain. If I'm Sean McDermott, I'm telling him contain. Do not contain. Do not allow that. Do not allow that man to come in and go ahead and just get wherever he wants. Dump him. Sometimes you gotta knock a motherfucker out to win. Hey, it happens. So we'll see. Sean McDermott. It's gonna be. No defense got to play flawless against this offense. And against this Baltimore Ravens offense, don't do it. Let's go to Baltimore. Baltimore Ravens. The key to y'all success: Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and I'm gonna put him in there. Mark Andrews. Lamar Jackson, look at his stats. Lamar Jackson is the reason why he won 2 times MVP and could win his 3rd one. His running ability, but he's light years ahead he was his first year in throwing. This man is throwing the ball every which way. Lamar Jackson, clean football. You're going to take your rushes. You're going to take your throws. Just be decisive. Like, if you got to run the ball this game, fuck it. You got to run it 15, 20 times running the shit. But guess what? You don't have to. Because you the key. But you got that 22 All-Pro. Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry both combined. In this offense, they're both going to combine. In this game, they're going to be 75% of that offense. That's how many touches they need. Overall, 75. You can split it the way you want to split it. But Derrick Henry should touch this ball at least 28, 34 times. Like, if you can't stop him, I'm going to keep giving to him. And then when that read option happens, it gets crazier. And then they do the trick plays with the. If they had Zay, if they had Zay, it'd be over. But Bateman's been showing up. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. You got weapons that you can give it to. But your biggest weapons are Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Give them the ball and let it happen. Let it be. Don't. Offense coordinator. Don't be cute. Don't be cute. Make it simple. Do not be cute. Don't start doing all that dumb trick plays. What got you there will get you to the promised land. And that's that Super Bowl. Come on now. So, that and that defense. I mean, Roquan Smith, the leader of that defense. The way he hits a motherfucker, their body come out. Their body's still there, but they so gone. The way he be hitting these motherfuckers. Marlon Humphrey. Hamilton. Like they got studs. That defense needs to understand that Josh Allen's going to create. So you got to be on your guy. If I'm them, cardio. You got to be on your guy 3 to 4. You got to think in your mind that Josh Allen's running. So you got to be attached to your guy. Don't be holding him or doing that, but you got to be attached to him. Like, you got to understand that he's going to extend more plays. Because especially if he gets pressured and somebody misses, he's going to extend plays. So you, as a defensive coordinator, a defensive back, hey, make sure you stay on your guy. But it's going to be a great game. Game that's at 3:30 p.m. Sunday night. It's going to be crazy, y'all. We're going to have good games this week. I'm going to give you my predictions, okay? Predictions. I I don't want them to win, but they're probably going to win. The Chiefs are going to win. Okay? It's going to be closer than what people think. Commanders versus Lions. My heart is with the Commanders. My head is with the Lions. I think Lions squeaks it out. Lions squeaks it out. Lions win. Lions win. Lions win. Rams versus Eagles. I think Rams pull it off. I think Rams win that game. And I think Rams win that game because of Matthew Stafford. Bills versus Ravens. Ravens. It's Super Bowl or nothing for the Ravens. And I think they're going to play like that. They're going to come out with so much intensity. But I got the Ravens winning. That might go to OT. Rams and Eagles. Rams win by 7. Commanders and Lions. I think Lions pull off by a field goal. Texans and Chiefs. Chiefs win by 5. It's close. Patrick Mahomes does what we always do. And then they win. And the referee calls some bullshit. And then we sitting here, oh, referee saved them again. So that's the end of my sports thing. And then, talk about life. Let's see. I know we spent 36 minutes talking about sports, but that's life. I'm still gonna be on the sports, right? So we have everybody seen the John Morant ducking over Victor Wembanyama. He defines physics when John Morant's. He can fly with the best of them. He's up there with Vince Carter. Them motherfuckers, they stay in the air and it's like, how long have you been in the air? And the motherfucker's like down here. He made a 7'5" up. John Morant's that dude. Sacramento Kings, I watched that last night. Sacramento versus the Houston. Sacramento, hey, keep your head coach. Houston, keep your head coach. They both play physical. It was a great game. It's actually a great game. I didn't know it was going to be that good. So that's only a couple of games I watched. WNBA is not back, so I'll be talking about that more. And then next episode, I'm talking about, I forget what the other league is called. I don't know if it's Line or Skyline. I don't forget what the 3-on-3 one is called again. I'll get more into that. I really don't be watching hockey like that. I know Vegas Golden Knights are doing good. I'm a Blackhawks fan. I know we're trash. Baseball is baseball. we all say that. Don't watch golf, soccer, and all that. I'm a sports person, but I'm not diving into that. College basketball. The women's one is deadly. Look at Juju. Look at that South Carolina team. Look at that Texas team. I mean, we get into March Madness more. We're going to be discussing all that in the next episode. But yeah, that's not the sports. You got Robert Saleh might be potentially going back to 49ers. It said rumors say that they're going to make him the highest paid. In my opinion, Robert Saleh should take that position because at this point, it's head coaching, but how many head coaching jobs are really like out there? And my opinion, this is what my opinion is. Robert Saleh takes that defensive coordinator position back. He's defensive coordinator. He's highest paid. And when Kyle Shanahan decides to retire with the 49ers, and let's say he wins a ring next year and wins another, and he says, you know what, I fulfilled my career. I did what I needed to do. Robert Saleh could be the next. And that's my opinion. That's what I think he should do. I mean, nothing's wrong being Dick LeBeau. But Dick LeBeau was considered one of the greatest defensive coordinators of all time. He might have been head coach. I don't know when that was, but I know him as a defensive coordinator. Robert Saleh can become a head coach. But I think right now, the pool of stuff right now, unless he's going to Chicago, I'm not going anywhere else. There's nowhere else I need to rebuild on. So him, two of the Lions, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, both interviewing, both are amazing at their job right now. Ben Johnson, for some reason, I don't know why he doesn't want to go to Chicago. It makes no sense not to go to Chicago if I'm Ben Johnson, because I'm like, you have a quarterback, you have a defense, you have an offensive line. You can build your offensive line. You have offensive weapons, better weapons than you have offensive. Not like Gibbs is great. Don't get me wrong. Montgomery great, but their wide receivers, I could pick DJ Moore over St. Brown, and I could pick Keenan Allen over that, and then the tight ends. But I mean, come on, it could get scary for the team, get scary for that NFC North. So we'll see. I think he should take that job. I think if Ben Johnson's offered a job, people say the Raiders thing are interesting. My thing is the Raiders are just trash. This organization wise, like the shit that they do, like I don't know why they fired Antonio Pierce, makes no sense. Like Tom Brady is a great player, but great players don't translate. Maybe only one. I know it's only 3, but a lot of great Hall of Fame, like the best at their sport, they don't translate to being a great front office person. Like they don't translate to that. And Tom Brady knows a lot about like the NFL and how he could be a quarterback and all that. But why would Tony Pierce never had a chance to build a team? You didn't give him enough weapons. You didn't give him enough time. Like imagine if the Lions gave up on Dan Campbell. What would they be at? Like that's my issue. Like what would they be at if they gave up on Dan Campbell? They will be nowhere. You have to get coaches time. My problem is there's not enough patience in the NFL. So Ben Johnson, take that job. Don't go to the Raiders, because you go to the Raiders, you're gonna be fired within 2 years. Just being honest with you. And don't take the Dallas job. And Deion Sanders, stay with Colorado. Stay with Colorado. You do not want that mess, because Jerry Jones, we friends and all this. The speculation. But this ain't speculation. Jerry Jones does not give a fuck about nobody else but Jerry Jones. He don't give a fuck about that team. He don't give a fuck about nothing. He wants the team to be constructed the way he wants to be constructed, the way he likes it, the way he wants to run things. And that's why they suck. So don't go there. Y'all stay far away from Jerry Jones. Stay in Colorado. Trust me, you'll be better off. Well, besides that, let's see. Really, I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna be done making this video. I got a couple more videos coming, a couple more research. Again, trying to get better, get back into rhythm. I'm trying to drop at least 2 to 3, but like episodes, like different topics. But then I'm trying to do more skits. So I'm just telling y'all about my life, what I'm doing right now. Is trying to drop more skits, get more content, more, try to be more energetic, trying to be more creative, really. And everybody chooses to view or chooses to like or choose to comment, whatever they want to do. You can do that on here. But I want to make sure we give y'all quality content. So, like me, I like the long formats. I don't mind recording these videos, but I know I can do that short content as well. So I just want to make sure, if I got something on my mind, I'm just going to record it and I'm going to drop it for y'all. Because you know what? We're going to build this fan base. I guarantee you this. A year from now, we're going to be popping. We're going to be popping. It's going to be because I was consistent. And this is my career. This is my career right here. We're going to be recording. We're going to be editing. We're going to do everything we need to do to make sure this community is lit. I'm excited for it. 2025 is going to bring a lot of shit, okay? Guys, it's only been the first month. You know what happened the first day of this month? It's been the first year. No, my bad. The first day of this year. Like, it's crazy shit that happened. And then going into this, and going into all the other shit that's going to happen. So, February is going to hit. It's going to get more crazier. We'll see what February holds. I said, since the fucking pandemic, it's been some crazy shit every fucking year. So, we'll see. Besides that, y'all, shit. But I just don't know what y'all up to. What y'all been doing? Okay, what you been eating? What you been drinking? What you been smoking? 'Cause, you know, we just living. To be honest with y'all, we're gonna call this the Rant Road segment. Okay. My thing is, so let me rant real quick for y'all. My thing is, people don't really understand what they sign up for when it comes to certain people that they're around. You know, like I tell y'all, my family experience, I didn't sign up for it. But over the years, I knew I could have, you know, changed a lot of stuff, like not listen to it, not gonna give into it. Like I said, people, like I'm a part of the people. I didn't know I was going to change and do this. I thought I was going to be, you know what? I thought I was going to be a man. I thought I was going to be a man that was going to be sexist. I was going to shit on women, be homophobic, do all this, the stuff that was instilled in me from certain people that raised me, and that got instilled and was very close to me in my life. And I was becoming that. And then if it wasn't for me putting in the work and changing and understanding different perspectives of life and being around different people, I would not be here talking to y'all today. And I would truly believe that because of the foundation I was brought up in. So I changed. Like I'm still continuing to evolve. Like I'm not that much social, so I'm trying to talk to people more and all that. I'm not that. But I try to get better and better on that. So that's why I'm on camera. That's why I'm recording these videos. That's why I'm talking to more people and trying to do the best I can. What the hand I was dealt. And I hate when people take advantage of people. When you take advantage of somebody, like at the weakest moment, you're a coward. You a bitch. You everything. Don't take advantage because of what you're going through. I hate when people do that. I seriously hate it. Like, if you're going through some shit, you go through it. You don't have to put everybody else through it. But when you decide to put people through it and drag people's hearts and play with people and all that, be careful who you play with because it could be your last day. Stop playing with people, okay? In life and people, stop playing with people. People ain't got time to deal with your bullshit. You handle it on your own. You don't have to drag somebody else into all your other shit. So that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Like, to me, I see it more and more often of like people pulling down their community more and more. For what reason? Why do we have to? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Men, why do we have to have an answer to women? It's no answer. Leave people alone. Let them live their life. If you didn't want women around, you could be around men. It's perfectly fine. Do what you need to do. But you don't have to shit on women. You don't have to talk shit about women. Why? They haven't done nothing to you. Women are the most supportive thing. Like, if we didn't have no women in society, what would we be? Like, it's disgusting to me to see the stuff that's going on and what's happening to women because of men. Because these insecure, these fuckers, they just want to go do all the shit they want to do. Like, it's disgusting to me that you think, men, just look at it. You think you should control somebody because of what something says that you can control. Nobody should ever be controlled. They should be able to be allowed to do whatever they want. Are you, men? Are you allowed to do whatever you want? Because I see y'all just running rampant. You know, that's just... Women should be allowed to live because you're trying to take away their living. their rights, everything. Why? No man on earth can explain why, because there's nothing to explain. Let people do what they want. As long as they're doing it at the kindness of their heart, as long as they want to be who they want to be, who they want to love, everything. Why, men, why are you trying to control that? Let people live. Like, I'm getting so tired of just hearing these nonsense of what these men be talking about these women. And it could be from the sports category. It could be from the way they dress, the way they look and all that. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. For real, for real. Nobody cares when your crusty ass come up here. Oh, yeah, you ain't got shit. It's just like, it's crazy. So, yeah, I try to go on that rant, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, because it's a thing. They call it Mikeyism, right? So I have this Mikeyisms, and it comes out of nowhere. It was something intangible, because that was that rant. Why do you care? I'm gonna leave you all down. Why do you care so much what people do? We need more research into why people care so much what other people do. Because when you start living your life, when you don't care what people do, and you just start living for you, life be lifing, and it looks so much better. It's not even a slogan. It's just it's a right. You have a right to love yourself. You have a right to be there for the people that was there for you, and you have a right to evolve. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Thursday, y'all. It's 8:07 p.m. It's 7 p.m. Friday. Global says 95 degrees. Ain't got me, and I'm out.